Alrighty, you guys, I'm back with Coach Waits following his practice today. First of all, Coach Waits kind of described to me a little bit. How are the kids doing this week?
No, the kids are great. Our kids are so focused right now. You know, every day we tell them, do a great job in the classroom, because that's the most important thing. Do a great job in the classroom, and then we say get out here and do a great job in the weight room, which they have been, and then do a great job on practice, and they've done a great job. Our kids are so motivated right now to play well, you know, because they're experiencing things we haven't experienced in a while, and our kids are motivated. We love them. We love them.
Absolutely. First of all, Coach Waits, I did make the mistake of last week of trying to get into an opponent in Central Crossing, but with that said, I did talk to Scooney and Howard with the next opponent is always another opponent type of mentality.
Right.
And I just want to go into that a little bit. So with your OCC schedule coming up, kind of tell me what are you guys doing to make sure that your kids don't go into a game like New Albany and think, oh, this is a New Albany team, they're really good, all that stuff, and instead thinking they're just another opponent.
And you know what I'm going to say to you, Fuzz. Right now, we don't care about New Albany.
Right.
Marysville is the team that we are 100% focused on, because it's the biggest game we got on our schedule, because it's the one we're playing, and that's the one we're focused on right now, getting our kids prepared and ready to go against a very tough physical Marysville team.
Absolutely. And another thing I talked with Scooney and Howard about was after this game on Friday, it would be midway through the season. It is, if I'm correct, it is your first year as head coach. So kind of tell me, how has your team grown throughout the year?
No, we just, you know, every day we continue getting a little bit better. We don't need to get a ton better every day. We just need to get a little bit better every day, whether it's offense, defense, special teams, weight room, classroom, whatever it is. We want our kids just to get a little better every day. And I think since our team camp, you know, here in July, we have continued to do that every single day, and that's why you're seeing some of the results right now that you're seeing.
Absolutely. And then another thing is what you brought out as the lion mentality.
Yes.
Probably your favorite thing to talk about.
Absolutely.
So how has that kind of grown over the past couple weeks?
No, and you know, and our kids, like, they are taking on the lion mentality. Like, we all know what the lion mentality is. You know, the lion's the king of the jungle, not because he's the biggest, and not because he's the fastest or the strongest, but he comes out and competes every day for him and his family to survive and to live. And our kids are coming out and competing every single day. We don't care where you're from, what you do, what you've done in the past. It has no bearing on what we look at. We don't care. We are coming out to compete against anybody and everybody we play on our schedule.
Absolutely. And then another thing I asked Coach Howard and Coach Scooney, and I also want to ask you as well, kind of evaluate yourself as a head coach and evaluate your whole coaching staff as a whole throughout the.
Well, you know, we got a real simple philosophy defensively. We want to be very extremely physical defensively, and Coach Marysville has done a great job getting our kids in position to be physical and being successful. And offensively, we want to tempo people. We want to run. That's my mentality. You know, if I stand around watching us be really bored, that would drive me absolutely crazy. And our kids enjoy playing at a fast pace, tempo pace, because our kids believe in it. And that was our number one thing, getting our kids believing in the tempo and the system. And I think to this point, our kids are buying in and they love what we're doing.
Absolutely. You told me at our I think it was our first interview of the summer, you said the goal with this Grove City team is to win an OCC championship. And you kind of have that Coach Alexander type mentality. It's not about winning states or going to states. It's all about the OCC. So kind of tell me, where is your team right now? I know it's the next opponent is always just another opponent, but kind of tell me, where has your team kind of grown in terms of that mindset?
Well, our goals are the same. You know, our first and foremost, we want to be successful. We want to play hard every single day in the weight room and in practice. And when you are great in the weight room and you're great in practice, you have a great opportunity to be great on Friday nights. And that's our mentality. That's what we go every single day. be great in the weight room before we come out here to practice, and then we're great in practice, then we move on. And that's our first goal. Then we want to win the OCC. We want to win that league, okay? Because winning the OCC is a huge thing. And it's been a while since we won it. And I think our kids are competing like they want to go win it, and I believe in those kids. They believe in what we're doing.
Absolutely. And then, Coach, it has been 3 weeks since this team has played a home game. They do so on Friday with Marysville. I know Grove City really packed out Central Crossing on Friday night. Before I ask about what you want from the fans, kind of tell me what's your reaction with all the fans coming in on Friday night and just packing out against Central Crossing?
No, our fans are great. I don't care where we go, we are going to travel, and our visiting stands are going to be packed. Now, half the people over there the other night were Grove City people sitting on their side because there was nowhere to sit on the Grove City side. And our fans, this community is amazing. And I've been here all my life, other than my 4 years in school and college. But this is an awesome community. It's a great sports community, and they are going to back not only football, but every sport here in the city of Grove City, because this is a sports town. They are crazy about sports, and that's what I love about this community. Love raising my kids in this community.
Absolutely, and not only is it a sports town, and you especially have this high school, which is a really big football school as well. Speaking of Grove City High School, like I said earlier, I want to dive into Friday's game against Marysville. We're not going to evaluate Marysville. We don't have time for that. We're just going to go into, it's a home game. The fans are coming in. We actually have 3 home games in our next 4 weeks. So what do you want to see from the fans on Friday night?
No, and I don't need to say this, but we want them to come in here and be loud and proud and just screaming for the dogs and enjoying themselves and having fun when they come to the stadium. I want people to come here and say, man, this is really fun coming to Grove City. And our Grove City community, knowing that they know they're going to show up and they're going to see a product on the field from us that they're going to be really proud of. Just come and be loud and proud and cheer for us.
Absolutely. Coach Waits, do you have anything to say before Friday's game?
Nope. Just looking for the challenge. Looking forward to the challenge playing Marysville. They're very coached very well. They have some great coaches over there, and they have some great tradition over there. Final Four last year, with some really physical, tough players. So we're looking forward to the challenge.
Alrighty, well, thank you, Coach Waits, for another great interview.
Thank you, Fuzz. Appreciate you.
And as usual, go Dogs.
All right, buddy. Thanks for covering us, Fuzz.
Absolutely.
All right, brother. You the man.